Luke, good morning and welcome to the 12 News family. We're taking you behind the scenes of one of Wisconsin's scariest haunted houses. What does it take to make a monster? That's next on WISN 12 News.
Well, it might not exactly feel like it this weekend, but Halloween is right around the corner, and with it comes haunted houses. 12 News contributor Kid O'Shea is live at one of those spooky spots this morning. Good morning, Kid.
Good morning, Marianne. We're in the Wisconsin Fairgrounds right now in Waukesha, right by the Waukesha Expo Center. That's exactly where you enter, and it's been out here for years. And let me tell you a little story real quickly. When I was 10 years old, I had to be taken out of a haunted house, the first room of it, and I had never been back to a haunted house since then until last night when I came out here to the Wisconsin Fairgrounds, and I lost my voice last night. I was so scared and screaming so much. Grendel, you were in the house last night when I was going through.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard anybody scream like that before?
Several times, yes, but you were pretty loud.
Mostly teenage girls.
Yes, definitely.
Not grown men. Well, what's happening right now is Grendel's getting his makeup put on. We're giving you kind of a behind-the-scenes look of what happens here at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds. And Chris is applying makeup right now. Some 80 actors every night here performing and getting their makeup. And I want to bring Anne-Marie, one of the organizer and the creator of this madness out here at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds. It's got to be hard to manage 80 actors.
It is, because our staff actually is over 100 when you add all of our security, EMTs, and box office, queue line staff.
And I brought a bunch of friends out with me last night, and as we were going through and we finished and everything, they were all amazed. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the costumes and the makeup and the detail.
That's what we try to do to make ourselves different from the other haunts in the area. We really bring in professionals. We train all of our actors as well as all of our makeup artists.
Chris, the makeup artist, this isn't something you can just go buy at a party store, the kind of makeup you're putting on here.
No, not at all.
No. So how long does it take you to transform the actors into these scary people?
Roughly 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And roughly 5 minutes, which means he can transform me into a monster. Yes, we're going to do that coming up after 7:30, as we'll have much more here from the Wisconsin Fairgrounds this morning, plus a behind-the-scenes look of some of the haunts here. 4 haunted houses, all in one, out here at the Waukesha Expo Center in the Wisconsin Fairgrounds. Back to you.
Kid, hopefully Dave Bakken won't be dragging you out of there this morning.
Good point.
And Fairgrounds is open Friday and Saturday nights from now until Halloween, and some select Sundays and weeknights.
And Kid O'Shea is out and about this morning. Kid, what's going on?
Good morning, Luke. I think I'm scary without makeup on, but we're trying to make me look even scarier with makeup on as we give you a behind-the-scenes look of the Wisconsin Fairgrounds out in Waukesha. More on that coming up in a live report. Stay with us. You're watching WISN 12 News this morning.
Well, something not so PG, maybe PG-13, Kid O'Shea, with some scary, spooky stuff out at Waukesha. Good morning, Kid.
Good morning, Marianne. I was out way too late last night, as you can tell. I asked Chris, the makeup artist here, I said, I have a little zit, could you cover it up? And look at what happened. It takes a lot to cover up a zit on my face. Anyway, Chris is the makeup artist out here at Wisconsin Fairgrounds, and it is open right now at the Waukesha Expo Center. I was out here last night. I hadn't been through a haunted house since I was 10 years old, and I probably screamed just as loud as I did when I was 10 years old, and cried a little bit too, because it is that scary. 4 different haunted houses out here at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds, and 80 actors a night that you're putting in full makeup like this.
Yes, absolutely.
It's absolutely amazing how you can do it. What are you using how did you do this?
Most of it's airbrush makeup, and then I'm going back in and putting a little grease paint to make some detail.
And will I be able to get this off by Monday morning, or no, I've got this till Halloween?
Absolutely, soap and water.
Take a look at some of the work that Chris has done with some of the other actors, and this is just a little bit of what you'll experience when you come out here to the Wisconsin Fairgrounds. It really is spectacular. Again, I was with all grown adults last night, and we were freaking out. Anne-Marie is the organizer and creator of all of this here at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds. An exciting year again, right?
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic year.
Am I one of your scarier actors?
Right now, you're going to be, yes, as soon as we get you in some costuming.
Okay, let's talk about all the 4 different haunted houses and give people a quick run through of what they are.
Okay, we have Morgan Manor. Then we have Morgana's Torment, which is the basement of the manor. We move then into Unstable, and then the brand new Labyrinth of Misery, all new for this year.
Is that the one that I got stuck in last night?
That is the one you got stuck in. That's where you were screaming the loudest.
Yeah, and that's the one where they warn you before you go in. If you have to leave, you put your hands up on the top of your head and you say, I'm done, I surrender.
I quit.
I quit. I almost had to. All right, let's get into some of the costumes here because this is amazing as well. And these are all of your own costumes. You guys have your own makeup and costume department here.
Yes, we do. We actually, a lot of these pieces, we just go and we get at secondhand stores and then we put them together. We're going to put you in the big game room today, so yep, I think you should grab one of those hats.
You want to hold my
Maybe.
microphone real quickly?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get you in one of those vests.
Anne Marie, people I think sometimes say, okay, I'm going to come out to the haunted house. I don't want to wait in line too long. How long do you usually have to wait in line to get into the haunted house?
Actually, so far this year, it's not been bad at all, but we also have speed passes, so if they really don't want to wait in line, they can bypass the line by buying the speed pass.
And they have a coupon online, by the way, if you go to their website, so you can get a little discount if you come out here. And the weather has been so nice. Last night, it was so nice to stand outside with nothing on. Not with, in line with the nice weather, rather. There we go. Do I look like a monster?
I think
Am I
you do.
scary? I'm
You're
kind of...
in the big game room. Need a couple props, and you're ready to go. Oh, there you go.
Mary Ann, back to you.
Kid, I swear you wore that to the club last week. I swear that's your outfit.
Could you imagine a Saturday night out like this?
I can't. I don't want to. Thanks, kid.
So coming up after 8, we're going to take you behind the scenes of some of the haunted houses and show you some of the scary stuff.
All right, thank you, Kid Sleep. Well, we're quickly moving through October, which means Halloween is right around the corner, and the Waukesha County Expo Center is playing host to the perfect way to celebrate the season. Let's get out live to Kid O'Shea, who's out there dressed up. I don't know where he is, though. I don't see him. Kid, good morning. Oh, there you are.
Good morning, Marianne. I took my scary makeup off. Like I said, I'm scary enough without the makeup. We shouldn't make me any scarier than I have to be. We're out here at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds, and we're actually in Morgan Manor right now. I came out here with a group of friends last night, and I'm seeing some of this for the first time this morning because the entire time walking through the haunted house last night, I was down like this screaming like, keep walking, keep walking. I'm with Anne Marie, the director and creator of this scary stuff, and this is your Christmas. This is your time of year to shine, and you guys look forward to this every single year, but it's a year-long planning event.
It is. We actually started planning next year already now this October.
What room are we in right now?
We're in the big game room. These are all real heads that have been mounted.
Oh my gosh. Talk about, because you've been out here for a long time, for people that have been through this already, you encourage people to come back every year because it changes every year.
Every year we make tremendous amount of change in each of the haunted houses, and then we try to bring a new element each year. So this year we brought Labyrinth, but Morgan Manor is very different than it was last year.
What is your favorite part about running a haunted house?
Just everything about it. I'm so passionate just about Halloween that every night the kids see me, all of our staff, I call them our kids, and I'm just so excited to do this. Like, look at this, walking through the fireplace.
All right, let's go to the other side. Once again, here I was screaming, go faster, go faster. It takes about an hour to go through all 4 houses. We were out here for a while last night.
It does, and if you get lost in the last house, it can be much longer than an hour.
All right, so if you're looking for something scary to do tonight, it's a gorgeous night to come out here to the Wisconsin Fairgrounds, Waukesha Expo Center, 4 haunted houses all in one. Now, last hour I did put some scary makeup on and they transformed me into a monster. If you missed that, we'll have the before and after shot of that coming up new after 8:30. Back to you, Marianne.
All right, thank you, Kid. You got that make-off very quickly, though. I'm very impressed with that. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, from shopping to getting spooked, the Waukesha County Expo Center is where the scares are taking place this weekend. Joining us now from the Wisconsin Fairgrounds is 12 News contributor Kid O'Shea. Good morning, Kid.
Good morning, Marianne. I am absolutely one of those people that have always said, I hate haunted houses. I'm never going through a haunted house. I get scared too easily. I don't like scary movies. But last night, I brought a group of friends out here to the Wisconsin Fairgrounds, and we went through, and I'm really happy I did it because we had a great time, and it was really scary. I almost lost my voice because I was screaming so much. Anne Marie is the organizer and creator of all this. You do this with your husband, Tim. You guys are crazy wild about haunted houses, and 4 haunted houses all in one at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds at the Waukesha Expo Center. How did this all start?
My husband Tim loves Halloween, and we were doing a huge extravaganza at our home, and it just grew and grew and grew, and it was 1,500 square feet in our backyard. So then we moved into the commercial line, and now we're here.
Well, and this is one of the largest haunted houses in the state, and there's something else that makes you guys different when it comes to your haunted houses than other places.
Our props and our costumes are Disney-like quality, as you see right here with this one. He's having too much fun today. I think he's coming after us.
Now, he doesn't have a name yet. We were trying to come up with a name for him.
Right, he doesn't. He's nameless right now.
So you can go to my Facebook page right now if you think you turn to the camera. no name. And if you would like to name him, you can just leave it on my Facebook page, and they may use it as the name. So earlier today, I was put into full makeup because that is one of the things that everyone was talking about last night around here afterwards, is like they could not believe the detail to the makeup. So take a look at me right now before any makeup. I know this is scary, it's early in the morning, but take a look at me now after they put a little makeup on me. Unbelievable how quickly a little makeup can really make you scary. And there are 80 actors and actresses here every single night at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds getting you spooked this Halloween. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, Wisconsin Fairgrounds, Waukesha Expo Center, don't forget there's a coupon you can grab on their website, and we have a link to that on our website, WISN.com.
All right, thank you, kid. That is really spooky, though. I'm with you. I'm kind of frightful of everything out there, too. All right, thanks, kid.
It's a lot of fun.
New at 9, a haunted house with a hidden agenda.
Fox 6's Brandon Cruz is live at the Wisconsin Fairgrounds in Waukesha, where thousands of people are in for a sobering surprise this weekend. Brandon.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, screams and shrills are filling the air tonight as people are lining up behind me, also just to go in to the Morgan Manor. Now, with all of this going on, obviously you've got monsters and ghouls, but there's also another message for people when they arrive at the attraction.
I go running around and just get them where I can.
That could be by the scrape of his knife or by trying to grab you through a window.
I love doing this.
Blade is part of what makes the Wisconsin Fairgrounds in Waukesha one of the scariest haunts in the area.
We want to scare you. We will scare you.
You ready to be in game room tonight?
For 7 years, Anne-Marie Gavinsky's job has been to scare southeastern Wisconsin.
We are very passionate about this holiday, and, you know, this is a big playground.
A playground that covers 58,000 square feet and has 4 unique haunts. But there's another scary but important message for those who are brave enough to enter.
Don't drive drunk. They can see this car was involved in a drunk driving accident, so they will see it. It will make an impact.
Something Misery will do every time you see or just hear her.
You sneak up behind them, they turn, and then rah, you get them, and it's the best feeling ever.
And Blade and Razor waiting for more people to come in here. Now, the biggest thing is, obviously, they want everyone to have fun, but the safety is the big key. And the one thing they are encouraging is driving safely during this holiday time when you're out doing these things, and especially over Halloween weekend. And Saturday, October 30th, they are offering people free cab rides. All they have to do is pledge not to drink and drive, and they will have that opportunity by just going to a Facebook page and being able to sign up for that. Reporting live in Waukesha, a very haunted mansion, Brandon Cruz, Fox 6 News.
With a good message. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Halloween is right around the corner, and there is no shortage of places you can go for a good scare.
But one haunted house has a serious message behind the screams. Our Brandon Cruz takes you inside.
Oh, I love scaring the little children. I love to see them scream.
Something Misery will do every time you see or just hear her.
He loves me. He loves me not. You sneak up behind them, they turn, and then rah, you get them, and it's the best feeling ever.
We want to scare you. We will scare you.
You ready to be in game room tonight?
For 7 years, Anne-Marie Gavinsky's job has been to scare southeastern Wisconsin.
We are very passionate about this holiday, and, you know, this is a big playground.
A playground that covers 58,000 square feet and has 4 unique haunts. But there's another scary but important message for those who are brave enough to enter.
Don't drive drunk. They can see this car was involved in a drunk driving accident, so they will see it. It will make an impact.
Just like every time Blade jumps at you through a window.
I've had a customer pee their pants before. That's definitely one of the best things to get.
And here at Morgan Manor, that hasn't happened so far tonight, but a lot of people have been screaming and shrieking throughout the night as these monsters and ghouls and other things are scaring them. But the big message, too, is to have fun, but to do it safely. And they are encouraging people to pledge not to drink and drive over the Halloween weekend. And if they do so, they can get themselves a free cab ride on Saturday, October 30th. Reporting live in Waukesha, Brandon Cruz, Fox 6 News.
Brandon, it's so scary there, and yet you're so calm.
That's why I'm standing in the doorway. I don't want to go around the corner.
The inside chicken in you could come out, huh? All right, thanks, Brandon.